consciousness of some kind. So they insisted on following, I think, French ideas of a book that was written by North Africa, I think, called Negritude. Negro became in for a while, then that went out. Then black came in. Now black is going out in favor of Afro-American and so on. And now colored is coming back, people of color. It's so weird the way these things move. I don't understand what the issue is. Why do we have to speak about color in any case? I think Afro-American is probably the most appropriate designation, just like you call somebody Hispanic American or Polish American or Irish American or something like that. I think that obviously gets away from color codes. I don't know how you guys feel, or Asian American or Chinese American or some other kind of group. Seems to me that's the fairest designation. But, I don't know. There was a group that came along in the 60s when things were moving in all different directions that picked up on the French idea of negritude and started the new black is beautiful sort of thing. But in the Afro-American community, I think there's people of every different sort of color, if you want to call it that. So I don't think one color is appropriate in designating any particular group. It's more a cultural background. So I'm not an expert on these things, but I always thought that different colors were the wrong way to try to refer to something. In any case, Afro-American seems to be one of the most popular current terminologies. People who have some African background, like for instance the new senator from Illinois, Obama, I think his name is, isn't it? And his father is from Africa, Kenya, I think. But you see now his mother is Anglo, if you want to use that term, whatever that means, background. So, I mean, what should he be called? Why should he be called Afro-American any more than Anglo-American? I don't understand why one parent determines who and what you are, or how you're designated. It seems ridiculous to me. I don't know what the answer to these questions are, but they're worth thinking about. Why is Obama an Afro-American and not an Anglo-American? Just on the basis of appearance? Is that what it all comes down? So, in any case, these are things that are somewhat difficult, but Afro-American now seems to be widespread use. So Baldwin was, in his day, perhaps one of the most famous Afro-American writers after Richard Wright. He was considered Baldwin. Richard Wright, as you may know, was another one who preceded him, who went to Europe in exile. It turned out that many Afro-American writers found Paris more congenial than America for a long period of time. I think that's over with now. Paris is now not a city, not because of the Middle East crisis, that is so beautiful in terms of racial harmony. It is not a harmoniously racial city. There are huge suburbs where there is great problems in terms of people of North African and Central African descent, and a huge amount of racism in France, and all these imaginary ideas that you go to another world and it's free of these problems. I think are, to use a fancy word, I don't know if you know exactly what that means, a chimera. A chimera means an illusion. Chimera, C-H-I-M-E-R-A. So, for a time, Paris was the center of people who were seeking sanctuary. How did that happen? How did Paris become a sanctuary for people who were seeking